Some impressive stuff there, and at the end of that session, it's the People's Republic of China taking gold. Turkey take the silver medal, and fighting hard all the way to the end, the bronze goes to Poland. Ladies and gentlemen, stay where you are, because coming up next, we've got the men's bronze and gold medal matches for class 4 to 5.
Sometimes I feel like throw my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. 'Cause you got the love I need to see me through. Sometimes it seems the going is just too rough, and things go wrong no matter what I do. When friends are gone, I know my Savior's love is real. You know it's real. You got the love. You got the love. You got the love.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 more matches coming up for you. The men's 4 to 5 bronze and gold medal matches. We've had a superb tournament so far here at the Excel. Before those 2 next matches do get underway, though, let's have a look at some of the highlights so far.
That's a ridiculous shot!
We're powerfully changing the world, we're reclaiming our unity, they can't divide. They push us around, but we're tearing it down. We're having the time of our lives. It's gonna get louder. We're gonna get stronger. We're gonna feel better. You can tame this energy inside.
This is the final day of table tennis at the London 2012 Paralympic Games. And if you're just joining us, just to recap, we will have the men's team medal matches coming up very soon. So just to explain how the competition is going to work. The aim of the team game in table tennis is to be the first team to win 3 matches against your opponents. The Republic of Korea will be playing very soon. So the aim is to win 3 matches against your opponent. At the Paralympics, teams compete in 4 singles matches first. If by that point neither team has 3 wins, then the result is decided by a doubles match. So all of that action will be coming very soon as the men get ready for the bronze and gold medal matches. So come on everybody, let's get behind those players as they get ready for London 2012.
More Paralympic table tennis on its way very soon, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget, if you want to follow our big screen match in even more detail, you can. There's live in-ear commentary available from our dream team this afternoon. Former British Paralympian and all-round legend Farrell Anthony and former British Olympic golden girl Alison Brough. Just purchase a headset. They cost £5 and are available from any of our programme sellers.
Be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had it down. I don't
So London, are you ready? On their way very soon, bronze and gold medal matches. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. It is the London 2012 Paralympic Games. Table tennis at its very best at the Excel here today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the players and officials for the men's class 4 to 5 team bronze and gold medal matches at the London 2012 Paralympic Games. And Nicholas Savantera. Representing Chinese Taipei, Li Wenxin, Lin Yanhong, and Ko Kunnan. Your umpire is Bernhard Karau from Germany, and the assistant umpire is Linda Reed from Great Britain. On table 1, it's the men's class 4 to 5 gold medal match. Representing the People's Republic of China, Chao Ningning, Zhang Yan, and Gu Xingyuan. Representing the Republic of Korea, Jung Yun Chang, Kim Young Gun, Choi Il Sang, and Kim Jung Gil. Your umpire is Victor Hugo Tikikala from Argentina, and the assistant umpire is Boris Rako from Slovakia. Ladies and gentlemen, the men's team bronze and gold medal matches at the London 2012 Paralympic Games. So our bronze medal match sees France up against Chinese Taipei. France include world number 3 Maxime Thomas in their lineup. As for Chinese Taipei, they have the hugely experienced Lin Yanhong in their team, a silver medal winner in the team events at the 2000 Sydney Paralympics. Our gold medal match pitches the People's Republic of China up against the Republic of Korea. Both these teams with plenty of quality and strength in depth. China have Chao Ningning, the class 5 world number 1, and also Zhang Yan. Both players have already picked up bronze medals at the singles event here in London. A strong Korean team include Kim Young-gun, the world number 1. He took the gold in the class 4 singles at London 2012 earlier this week. Now don't forget, if you want to follow our big screen match in even more detail, you can. There's live in-ear commentary available from our dream team this afternoon. Former British Paralympian and all-round legend Farrell Anthony and former British Olympic golden girl Alison Bro. Just purchase a headset, they cost £5 and are available from any of our programme sellers. Now, an important reminder that as a courtesy to our athletes, on this most important of days, flash photography is not permitted inside this arena. So everything to play for, ladies and gentlemen. Bronze, silver and gold medals up for grabs. Put your hands together, make some noise. If you brought a flag, lift it up. Let's hear it for our athletes. It is the London 2012 Paralympic Games.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Farrell Anthony. I am your in-ear commentator for this Class 4 to 5 gold medal match. My co-commentator is legendary Alison Bro, former English number 1, Commonwealth champion, and all-round superb in-ear commentator.
Well, thank you, Farrell. That's wonderful.
So as we start, we've just started the game, and the players are now doing their 2-minute warm-up. And on court at the moment is the world number 1, Chao Ningning from the Republic of China. He was He won the silver medal in the Class 5 medal match, and he's up against Jun Eun Cheong from the Republic of Korea. And as the match starts, there's a great start there for Jung as he takes the first point. Serves backhand, and then just forehand topspin from Chow, who wins that point. It's now 1-1. Chow to serve. A big topspin from Chow there, and he wheels away. And now leads 2-1. He's just about to serve. And he serves into the forehand of Jung, but misses that. And so it's now 2-2. Both these countries have got very proud traditions in table tennis, both very strong nations. Should be a hotly contested gold medal. There'll be lots of shouting, lots of appreciation from the crowd, and lots of explosive table tennis. As Jung wins that point and goes 3-2 in front. He serves backhand into the middle, and then a fantastic backhand smash down to the backhand of Chow. It's now 4-2. Each player allowed to go to a break at every 6 points, and Chow taking the opportunity to do that as he wheels back to the table. Just steadies himself. He's going to serve a forehand, and he goes into the forehand of Chow, and that's brilliant. Loads of backspin on that ball then. It went straight to the bottom of the net. Very good disguise there from the world number one. And again, great forehand topspin down the line. Chow is very good at playing topspins down the line and across court, and he disguises his shots very well. Oh, and another forehand topspin down the line, and he's really up for this match, the world number one. And now Jung to serve. He's going to serve a backhand. Oh, and it's wide. Brilliant placement there from the world number one. He takes a 6-4 lead in this first game. Oh, and a forehand topspin from Chow, and a return from Jung, who re-topspin the topspin from Chow. Very strong play. Both players taking the ball very early. Chow to serve. He serves into the backhand, and then a very strong backhand again. And he now leads 7-5, and he goes back to the table, but wheels to his towel. Chow very methodical in his time, in the time he takes to compose himself. He will always go to his towel every 6 points. Very rarely doesn't. And so we're at the 12-point mark. He leads 7-5, but he's receiving service. Jung serves down the middle, and it's a mishit from Chow, and it nets, and so it's now 7-6. Chow to serve backhand again. There's a push and a brilliant topspin from Jung there. Took that ball very early and played it wide. So at the start of this game, it's 7-all in the first game between China and Korea. Oh, and again, an excellent serve from Chow. He came round the ball and underneath the ball, generating lots of side spin and backspin. And Jung failed to read that, and that's why it went into the bottom of the net. It's Chow to serve again.
7-9.
And as we get to the end of this game, it's China 9, Korea 7. Oh, and a push from Chow. And now, and there's a look of anguish from Jung as he wheels away, takes the ball. He's 7-10 down in this first game, so it's 3 game points to Chow from the Chinese Republic. A heavy top-spin, but it's down, and then a backhand. And that's brilliant from the world number 1. So as he takes that game 11-7, we'll go to Alison Bro, my co-commentator, just for a summary of what happened in that game.
Well, it was a wonderful first game. Both men willing to take on forehand and backhand top spins. Both men trying to play the ball wide if possible. So, great advert for wheelchair table tennis. I did watch the Class 5 final. The Chinese man narrowly lost, but it was a wonderful game.
So Alison, why do you think these players from China and Korea are at the top of the game?
Well, China, especially China, is so dominant in table tennis. I mean, they've been dominant ever since I can remember. They have a tradition in table tennis. They love table tennis, and you know, most kids growing up in China want to play table tennis, and they've just got such wonderful facilities, the best coaches in the world, and success breeds success.
Brilliant. So as the players just wheel back to the table now, it's China who take a 1-0 lead. The players have only allowed a minute between matches, and it will be Chow to serve from China, and he will serve forehand. And he goes into the backhand of Jung, and then topspin, and that's brilliant. Very strong play there from Jung as he wins that first point and leads 1-0.
It's quite unusual for the in wheelchair table tennis for the forehand serve, I've noticed. He's one of the few that does serve with his forehand consistently.
Yeah, I think the thing is they, with China, they're always looking to be one step ahead.
Yeah.
So they'll teach their players new tricks and get them to be confident on both backhand and forehand wings. So it's Jung to serve, and he's just top-spinned off the end of the table. Just missed the side, going very particular into the corners. And now trails 3-0. Jung to serve again. He's going to serve backhand into the middle. And that's a strong backhand from Jung. It was a long serve, but it wasn't really fast and it wasn't really slow. Just a nice, what I call lollipop serve. And Chow just played that very strongly. It's now 4-0. Chow to serve, forehand. And he goes into the forehand serve. And that's brilliant from Jung. A re-top spin of the top spin. Chow getting in there first, but Jung replying with a very strong topspin, taking that ball early to register his first point.
Yeah, I noticed he's playing with pimples on the red side of his racket. Looks like short pimples.
Yeah, and can you tell the viewers why that helps when returning serve, Alison?
Well, it just kills off the spin. You know, it's easier to receive heavy spin with the pimples. You can also twiddle your racket, and with the pimples it can deaden the spin. You can always add a little bit of backspin, depending on your shot.
Yep.
So it just gives the Korean a little bit more variation.
Right, okay. And as we go back to the action, it's just a flick off the end from Jun, and Chow now leads 5-2 in this second game as he steadies himself to receive. Jun, backhand serve. He serves into the middle, and then a top spin that just misses. And Chow really up for this, the world #1.
He seems to be, sorry Farrell, he seems to be snatching a little bit. He's anxious to get his first shot in.
The Korean.
Yeah, the Korean.
Chow to serve. Oh, and that's brilliant from Chow again. This guy just moved his chair slightly to be able to get a full forehand down the line, and he's not on the world #1 for any reason. This guy plays both strong backhands and forehands, cross court and down the line. A lot of players aren't comfortable playing down the line, but the world #1 is. And again, there he played a backhand down the line, just keeping Jung guessing. And now he takes that an 8-2 lead into this second game. Jung there, just about to serve, backhand serves again. And he goes into the forehand, but again, the serve isn't very strong and it causes no problems whatsoever for Chow. Very comfortable playing forehands with with the speed of serve.
He never serves with the pimples either. He's always serving with the reverse.
And again, Chow really on top of this game, and he's giving himself loads of encouragement. He's really focused on every single point. And now has 8 game points to take a 2-0 lead in this first set. China versus Korea. Oh, and he just missed that there, and that was quite positive from Jun then. He made a positive statement by top spinning the backhand and playing a positive stroke. It's Chow to serve again. He's going to serve forehand, and he served into the forehand and he missed. Oh, and that was it. It missed the table. I couldn't see. But it's 11-3, so a very comprehensive second game from Chow there. And so what do you think that Jun, the Korean, has to do, Alison, to get back into this game, having sort of been 2-0 down?
Well, you've brought it up a few times in your commentary. He's not serving well enough. He's not actually gaining any advantage from his serve at all. He needs to maybe tighten the serve up or serve to a wider. He seems to be serving quite a lot down the middle of the table, and the ball that he's getting back from the world #1 is too strong for him to be able to do anything. Yeah,
and just tell the listeners why predictability isn't very good in table tennis.
No. Well, obviously wheelchair table tennis, its angles are very important. So, you need to be moving the ball around, try and play the ball wide, because obviously movement is an issue. And if possible, when you have to play a strong ball, maybe drill the ball at the body as well. So placement's everything. So you definitely need to create an opening to hit the ball hard yourself. So your serve and receive are so vital.
Yeah. Okay, as we go back into the third game, let's see what happens. It's Jung to serve. And it's a fantastic shot there from Chow as he plays a forehand winner. But Jun did actually serve wide to the backhand instead of serving down the middle, Alison, which is probably what his coach has been telling him.
Yeah, needs to do something. He's lost.
Jun to serve again. And he's gone down the middle again.
Yeah. It's not good serving, really. I don't understand why he's not trying to use his pimples, maybe serve a little bit shorter.
Right.
Some sort of variation anyway. I mean, he's lost the first 2 games so comfortably. He definitely needs to be a bit more adventurous in his play.
Yep, I agree. And so it's Chow to serve, and he's played a backhand and then another backhand, but he's missed that one. And now China lead Korea 2-1. Chow to serve. Forehand. And he goes into the forehand, and that's brilliant. Loads of backspin on that serve with side spin. And Chow's just not picking that up. I mean, Jun's not picking that up, and he's now 3-1 behind. Jun to serve. He serves into the forehand, but it's a weak serve. And don't be surprised if the Koreans call a timeout here. It's 4-1. Jun to serve again. He serves into the middle, and again it's a forehand and a forehand return, and there it is. And Jun's on fire here. He's 5-1 in front. He goes to his towel. Religiously, the world #1 takes a break after every 6 points. And he leads 5-1. No timeout called by the Koreans. I don't know if they've just given the game up, but it's Chow to serve. And he serves into the forehand, and again, he varies where he puts it on the forehand side, and it's making it very difficult for Jun to get into the game. He's making it very difficult, playing different spins and different speeds. And that's the key to this game, isn't it, Alison?
Yeah. I do think the Korean is very square to the table. I mean, obviously mobility is important, and you know there is grey areas. Some players are slightly more mobile than others, but he's very square to the table. So therefore, any side spin into his body is so difficult to retrieve.
Yeah.
When you look at the sort of stance at the table from the Chinese players, a little bit more open, so he can rotate his upper body and get those strong forehands.
Yeah, I agree, Alison. And again, it's 8-1 now, and he's running away with this Chow in the first game. He's 8-1 in front. And now Jun to serve again. And he serves into the middle, and he just. But that was a better serve there.
Yeah.
He took the player up. It made him so he couldn't get a free shot.
Yeah. It's all a bit late though. Let's be honest. 2-8. Already 2-0 down.
Chow to serve again. And again. And that's a brilliant play from Chow. And another topspin. And but great defence there from Jun.
Rally of the match so far.
Yeah. Chow was throwing everything but the kitchen sink at Jun there, and Jun was coping with it. And he now trails 8-3. Jun with Chow with one serve to come. And he serves into the backhand, and then a fantastic backhand topspin. As soon as the ball hit the table, he was on top of it. Took it very early.
Yeah, his timing's just unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, he times the ball better than anyone at this competition. It's just wonderful to see.
Yeah. And it's now 9-3 as he wheels back to the table from his break. Jun has to do something incredible to get back into this game now. And he serves backhand into the backhand side. And he's got a great serve. That's the first time that he's sort of gone down into the backhand wide with a bit more topspin and side spin. Just to give Chow something to think about. And Chow not happy, he's ready to receive now. Jun again. Serves into the forehand, his heavy topspin. And then, and that's brilliant, and that's what he does so well. He can vary where he puts the ball at speed. And so he's now 6 game points to take this match 3-0. And he serves into the backhand, and it's fantastic return. Well, it wasn't a fantastic return, it just went off the end.
It looked good.
Well, I was wanting it to be a fantastic return. I wanted the game to go on, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
But it's a brilliant start from the world #1, and he takes that match 3-0 to give China a one set lead in this best of 5 set match. And as both players just wheel back to the table, we'll just get Alison to just do an overall summary of that game and what she thought.
Well, basically it was one-way traffic. 11-7, 11-3, 11-4. The Korean did try to come back into it, but it was all a bit too late. I felt he underachieved, really. I think he could have done better than that, but it's so difficult when you're playing against this talented Chinese #1. He's got every shot in the book, hasn't he, Farrell?
Yeah, I think that's why he's the world #1, because
Yeah.
he can play shots
And
all
his
over.
ability to go down the line as well with the forehand.
Yeah.
I mean, and his timing is just wonderful.
And as you just see a review here of all the key shots, and just to see how focused the world #1 was, we'll take a short break and we'll be back for the second match.
Hello, Farrell.
Hello?
Hello. He can. He's mucking about. Oh, I thought he was mucking about. Hello? Hello, hello. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second match, and this match features Zhang Yan from China versus Kim Young-gun from Korea. And as the players call to order, it's Kim, it will be Zhang to serve. And he serves into the middle, Kim Young-gun. And a let's been called. Into the middle again, and Kim Young-gun just into the middle. Both players playing in the middle, and now they're still playing down the middle. But it's the first point to Kim Young-gun. Nobody wanted to take the angles very early. But as the match progresses and the players get more confident, we'll see more angles being played. And it's into the backhand and another miss from Zhang there. Kim winning that point, and now he's going to serve. And a fantastic start from Kim there, 3-0. He's the world ranked #1 player, and he won the gold medal in class 4. And he's up against the world ranked #2 player in class 4. So it's a very good matchup. But it's Kim who's taken an early 4-0 lead.
Interestingly, Farrell, he's a pen grip player for the Chinese. And he seems to twiddle his racket as well.
Yeah, that's right. He's a penhole player. He does twiddle his racket. He does try and vary it, but he's very good at controlling the play. But I think Kim's more expansive in his play. But he pushes the ball off the table there, and so China register their first point. Kim Young-gun serve. He serves down the middle, and then another ball down the middle, but then to the right, and then he's played a forehand, and it's back to the middle, and then a fantastic shot down the line from Zhang, and that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about using the lines and not being predictable.
Yeah.
Very good shot. Wasn't played with a lot of pace, it was just placement. Kim serves wide, and then a forehand hit from Zhang nets, and it's now 6-2 to Kim from Korea.
Did these two play in the individuals at all? Can you remember?
No, actually, Zhang was he was the bronze medalist. But they're both evenly matched, world number 1 and 2. You can't ask for any more than that. But it's Kim who's got off to the better start. So we're down the middle again, and then wide, and that was brilliant from Zhang. Then just put the ball over the table wide to Kim's forehand, and Kim couldn't stretch enough to get the point, but he still leads 7-3, and is serving. He serves wide into the Zhang backhand, and then it's down the middle again. Both players, and then it's wide from Zhang, and then a backhand, and brilliant from Kim. They went on the angle and played it with a bit of force, and now leads 8-3. Backhand side spin serve, and a let called. Kim to serve again to the backhand. He plays a forehand into the middle, and then it's round the corner from Zhang. A brilliant shot.
What an angle that was.
So why do you think angles are so important in this game?
Well,
Alison.
obviously the mobility comes into it. So, you know, it's impossible unless you've got 7-foot arms to get that one back.
Yeah, and just tell the listeners how difficult it is to play that kind of angle.
Very difficult.
When a ball's being played at speed as well.
Yeah, very difficult. Obviously with the pen grip, he can manoeuvre the racket around and get more angles than the normal shake hand player. He seems to me to be a clever player, taking his time, doesn't make unforced errors, and then choosing the right shot to get the angle.
Okay, so it's now 10-5 to the Korean as he takes. Oh, and that's a let serve. And he serves again. Oh, and that's a brilliant angle from Zhang, who just takes that ball off the side. And now he's got to save 4 game points if he wants to stay in this match, in this first game. But he is serving.
Our wonderful researcher Howie's just come back to us and informed us that Kim actually did take the gold medal. So it's a wonderful performance by Kim. And they both played in the gold medal match. So this is their second encounter.
5 minutes.
So as we take a break from this first game, both players going back to their coaches, and if I can just bring Alison in here just to talk about the importance of what's being said from the players to the coach when they take a break between games.
Yes, I mean, obviously coaching is an individual thing. You know, some coaches are very aggressive and shout and can get very excited. Some coaches are very laid back. And also, obviously, every player is different. So you need to coach in different ways. And tactically, coaches are so important, because when you're at the table, it's so difficult sometimes to realise what's going on. It's so much easier when you're sat on the sidelines. And sometimes coaching, you just need to calm your player down. So there's so many facets to coaching.
Yeah. So as Zhang takes the first point there, Kim replies with a bullet backhand down the backhand side of Zhang, and to take the game into 1-1. So Zhang's serve, he serves wide into the Kim, and then tries to play a forehand down the middle, but nets. Very clever placement from Kim there, making sure that Zhang couldn't get a full forehand top shot in. Zhang to serve again, and again he's got off to a shaky start in this first game. A lot of unforced errors. Just say what that kind of thing that affects when people are making unforced errors, I don't know, how it might affect the game.
Well, you know, there's such a fine line. I mean, you have to play aggressive shots. You know, you must be positive, but sometimes, you know, being positive, you become inconsistent, and, you know, there's a fine line between being consistent, playing the right shot at the right time.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're up against better players, you think you've got to do so much, and you lose all your consistency.
Yeah. So as Kim from Korea takes a 4-2 lead, it will be Zhang to serve. He's going to serve into the middle, and then a top spin, and a brilliant top spin, and Kim just misreading the spin, and it goes off the end. So Zhang 4-3 down, and he serves into the backhand this time, and then wide to the backhand, and plays down the line. And there's a classic example of a player being aware of where he's playing the ball, making Kim play balls rather than just being easy to play a ball. It's now 4-4. Kim to serve. He serves into forehand, and that was a brilliant sort of shot. He came across the ball with a bit of side spin, taking it away from Zhang, and now leads 5-4. And he serves again, wide into the Zhang backhand, and then into the middle, and then Zhang just always tried to play it into the body, but he just missed.
Zhang's being much more aggressive in the second end than he was in the first end.
Yeah.
Recognising he needs to do a little bit more.
Yes. And so I was just saying, oh, and then he's just snatched that ball. Tried to take it early, but he made a jerky movement, so the movement wasn't smooth. And now trails 7-4. And again, just clipped the net there. 8-4 Korea lead. Zhang steadies himself. Kim serves into the middle, but a brilliant, brilliant angle from Zhang. I couldn't get any. The shots were going thick and fast there, but that last shot, again, Zhang showing that he's in this game, and his touch was impeccable as he just touched that ball over the net.
How does he manage to get such big angles? Because he really does, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think, like you say, Alison, with his penhold grip, he's able to do a bit more manoeuvring with his wrist and cushion the ball with sort of natural side. And so it's Korea 8, China 6. It's Zhang to serve. He serves into the middle and then tries to Now that forehand, he's tried that a couple of times, but he's not getting enough room to play the shot. So he nets again, and it's Korea who lead 9-6. Kim to receive, and he plays it wide, and then a backhand topspin from Kim, and then pushing back down the middle, and then a smash from Kim. And that's brilliant play from the world number 1. And then a great serve from Zhang to win that, from Cho to win that match. 11-6. Kim Young-gun taking the second game 11-6. And now he leads 2-0. And as the players go back to their coaches, Alison, what do you think Zhang has to do to get back into this match? He's 2-0 down.
Well, he tried to be more aggressive there, tried to look at the angles. Just quickly looking at the instructions given by the coach, he's telling him to open up a little bit more. But there's a fine line for him. He needs to still obviously keep his consistency. I do feel like the Korean is stronger in the middle of the table. He's very happy. So obviously the angles, he needs to try and create these wonderful angles, Zhang. But obviously, you know, that he'll have more margin for error going for these more tricky shots. So
okay, but do you think he's got to throw caution to the wind now in terms of? I mean, he's 2-0 down. He's got to try everything.
Yeah, it's hard to see really how he's going to break down the consistency of the Korean player.
Yeah. Okay. So Zhang starts the match and nets first all, and it's now 1-0 down. Zhang to serve again. He comes across the ball into the backhand of Zhang. But there's a forehand off the angle from Kim. That forehand was taken early and taken halfway up the table, and there's no way Zhang could reach it, so it's 2-0. Kim to serve. And it's down the middle. And down the middle again. And Zhang plays wide into the backhand. And now they're playing backhand to backhand. But it's gone wide, and maybe the coach will call a timeout from China, who's 3-0 down. No timeout called. Kim into the middle, and a brilliant angle from Kim, and now it's 4-0. And it's 2 games to 1 up, and now a timeout is called. So Zhang 4-0 down and 2 games to 0 down. In this third game, Kim goes back to his coach for words of comfort, really, just to carry on doing what he's doing, whereas Zhang will probably be given more technical things about how he's got to get back into this game. Because at the moment Kim's playing within his comfort zone, and that makes it very difficult for Zhang to actually break him down. So it's Zhang to serve. He will serve.
China to serve 0-4.
Serves backhand into the backhand, and that's brilliant from Zhang. A lot better. Made room for himself and played it back across the backhand of Kim. So he now registers his first point. Into the forehand, into the backhand, and then down the middle. And oh, that right tactics though. He had the right tactics there. Making Kim sort of stretch for balls. But he just missed, and it's 5-1. Kim leads 5-1 and will serve into the middle. Zhang returning the ball into the middle and down the middle again, and then just comes across the ball and tries to get the topspin again wide, but just nets. And he's not getting the look at either. He's netted twice now, and Kim leads 6-1. Return, a brilliant shot from Kim. It was short return from Zhang. And what Kim did there was just caress the ball round the corner. And now leads 7-1. A brilliant serve from Zhang, putting backspin on the ball there, and Kim just netting.
I'm presuming, Farrell, that Kim will be staying on to play immediately.
He is. He's going to be playing the world #1 class 5. So that should be a cracker of a match.
Yeah, I think this match is going to go the whole way. Do you?
Yeah. And he just missed that ball again. The Koreans clapping on the bench. They're 8-3 up. Kim serves wide into the backhand. And Kim returns it into the middle and then to the backhand and then wider to the backhand. And that's what he needs to do to get back into this game. He needs to play angles and be positive.
He also twiddled his racket there. Played it on the black side.
Right, okay.
I'm not sure what's on the other.
He's got pimples on his back, on the black side.
He's trying everything, isn't he?
Yeah.
break up the rhythm of Kim.
And so Kim wheels back to the table. And again, that's brilliant from Zhang. He's playing wide into the backhand of Kim. And he's making him think about where he's putting the ball now, so it's causing a bit of indecision from Kim's point of view.
Also, it's so difficult to close these matches out.
Yep. And again, he just missed. And there's a roar of delight from the Korean contingent in the crowd and on the bench. It's now 9-5. Kim to serve. Serves into the backhand of Zhang, and then top spins. And then it's wide from Zhang, and then down the line, and then a smash, and that's brilliant from Zhang. Brilliant play. Absolutely fantastic. Using the angles well, playing balls down the line and cross court to break Kim down. And if he'd have done this earlier, it would have been a better match for him, I think.
Yeah, the last 3 or 4 points, he's really relaxed.
And again, and he's done it again, and I think he thinks the match has gone away, and he's more relaxed, like you say, Alison.
Yeah.
And he's now 7-9 down.
Still got a chance here, Farrell, you know.
Zhang to serve. And then he's played into the middle, then wide. And then wide with the backhand, he's twiddled a bit. He's twiddled the rubber and then smashed it.
Wonderful.
Just brilliant play. Absolutely wonderful play. And he got himself back into this match, into the game. Just using the ball, and it's not with pace. What he's using his brain to actually play decent shots.
Yeah. Do you think Kim's tightened up slightly, trying to close the match?
Oh, and he just missed it. But he's actually playing better in this game.
Yeah.
And it's the Korean who's got 2 match points to level at 1-1 in this best of 5 set match. Kim just plays it round the corner. And then Zhang with a top spin, and he's just netted. And the Korean crowd have gone wild. It's 1-0. A lot better from Zhang, and all balls went for match 4 when he has to play Jung from Korea. But now, as the players shake hands, we're into the 3rd match, and it will be the battle of the number 1s. Chow from Republic of China, the world-ranked number 5 player. He will play Kim Young-gun, the world-ranked number 4, class 4 player. It's going to be fantastic, this match, but it's 1-1, evenly poised. Alison, just give me a summary of that match, of that particular game.
Well, Kim basically was just more consistent. He, whenever he did open up with a strong shot, you know, they were lethal. He seemed very, very strong on the forehand side, created the angle. The Chinese man, I thought, you know, he played with flair, but he just gave himself too much to do, really.
Yeah. So if he'd have started the game as he finished,
yeah.
you know, it was finished in that game.
Yeah.
Just playing, not being as predictable.
No.
And
what do you reckon for this one, Farrell? The battle of the number 1s?
I think it'll be an intriguing match. Kim Young-gun won't be phased now. He's on a high. He's actually warm. He's played 1 match. He'll probably have a break, but he'll be wanting to get on with the table and just get on with it. Whereas Cow's had a break, so you could see early on Kim taking an early lead, and then as the match progresses, Cow will get back in. But it could go the whole hog. It could go to 5 games.
Yeah.
So as the players take their 2-minute warm-up, what we'll do is we'll take a break and we'll be back shortly.
He's serving. Minutes, what is? Thank you. Time. First match. First game, China to serve. Love all.
Slightly louder. Got a volume control on there. It's just
Okay.
One love.
As we start this first game, it's Chow to win and fantastic strong backhand and forehand, and then a brilliant response from Kim. It's now 1-all, and it will be Kim to serve. World number 1 class 4 against the world number 1 class 5. It's into the middle, and the first angle and a top spin from Chow, and a top spin again. Oh, and that's brilliant. And a big fist pump there from Chow as he takes a 2-1 lead, and he's still chowing as well. He's really up for this match. Kim Young-gun to serve. Serves into the middle, and that's brilliant. Tucked him up, couldn't get it. He couldn't get the shot out, and that's the difference. It was really quick, a really fast serve. And Chow to serve. He's going to serve forehand. He goes into the forehand of Chow and just chucks him up, chucks Kim up in a bit. So it's now 3-2, but it's very evenly matched at the start of this game. Serve, it's a backhand serve, and that's a brilliant top spin. Made room for it, he just moved round, he used his body and got underneath the ball with heavy rotation there to create the spin. And wheels to the towel, religiously takes to the towel every 6 points. Wheels back from the table, wheels back into the table. It's Kim Young-gun to serve, he serves short.
2-4.
And it's a let serve. He spins heavy, and there's an angle, but he's gone wider again. Chow just taking an early 5-2 lead. Kim Young-gun to serve again, and it's into the middle, and it's off the angle, and that was brilliant. Brilliant from Kim. Now, he came with a top spin, but he just sort of came across the ball with soft hands and played it wide. What a brilliant shot. And it's Chow to serve, 5-3 up. On brilliant side spin, top spin serve from Chow there, and takes a 6-3 lead. Oh, and then he put backspin on, just a bit of backspin. It's gone a bit long from the Korean Kim, and now Chow in a commanding 7-3 lead. And we'll bring Alison in here just to summarise what's going off here.
Well, I just think the Chinese man has a little bit more to his game, a little more spice on his top spin shots. He seems a little bit more mobile, can easily turn, has more rotation.
Right, and so what do you think the key is to Kim actually competing with this guy at the moment?
He's got to stop him from playing strong top spins, because he can play top spins backhand or forehand at ease.
Right.
So it's all about positional play, and I think Kim needs to take a few more risks, maybe go for the angles.
Okay, we'll see how the match progresses. And so it's Chow to serve. He's 8-4 up in this first game, and he will serve a forehand, and he serves. Oh, Kim there being cheeky, just taking the ball off the side but just missed. But it shows he's thinking about where he's playing the ball. It's Chow to serve again, and he serves into the middle, and then a heavy topspin, but he misses. And he just practices the shot again. He knows what he wants to do, didn't execute it properly, but it's now 9-5.
Yeah, the Korean player really does need to position the ball at the body, tuck him up, as you say.
And that was brilliant, yeah. And he took that off. Chow just put side spin round the corner, and he now has 5 game points. And he just, a good serve. Chow just misreading the spin, put it off the end. Chow to serve again. He's going to serve a backhand, and he serves it into the backhand of Kim. And then a forehand, but he just missed it. And there are claps of applause from the Korean bench.
He's tightened up a bit. That last point's so tricky.
Yep. But Chow to serve, serves into the forehand with a bit of backspin, and Kim just misread it. So 11-7. Chow takes the first game as they go back to the corners, their respective corners, and listen to the coaches. We'll just talk to Alison about the importance of returning serve as well as the service.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the same as tennis, really. You know, if you don't serve or receive very well, it's very difficult at this level to stay in the rally. It's vital that you serve well and follow it with your strongest shot. And it's also just as important to give yourself a chance on the receive. You can't just put the ball back at this level and expect to have a chance of winning the rally. So, especially in wheelchair table tennis, positioning just inches either side, trying to tie the player up at the body. You know, it's inches out, and it goes from a bad shot to an incredibly good shot. So, you know, it's all about positioning. Yeah.
And so, as the players wheel back for this second game of this match, great analysis from Alison there, and it will be Chow to serve. Sorry, it'll be Kim to serve. And he just steadies himself. Serves backhand into the forehand of Chow. And there's a topspin. And a re-loop from Kim. Now Kim's got pimples on his rubber, and so he neutralises the spin but takes a bit of pace off as well. He serves again into the middle.
I think he's going to try and be a little bit more aggressive already, so early on you can see.
Yeah.
He's looking for the angles a little bit more.
Yeah. And so it's Chow to serve into the forehand of Kim. And now we're going down. It's just gone off the side into the middle. Roars of approval from the Korean contingent in the crowd. Chow to serve again into the forehand, who takes it with the backhand, Kim, and it's a let serve. Chow to serve again. This time he goes brilliant.
He gets a lot of points off that forehand serve, hasn't he? Deceptively taking the ball over the top, getting the top spin, just underneath, getting the back spin.
Yeah, and just tell the listeners how much spin is on that ball.
There's a lot of spin. You can see it in the flight of the ball.
Right.
As soon as he contacts us, his racket head speed, brushing the
Right.
ball against the rubber, and then the ball kicking with the top spin, the
Yeah.
flight of the ball. And even with Kim's pimples, he's finding it difficult.
Yeah.
There's such a variation between the heavy top spin
Yep.
and the back spin, and it's so difficult. The racket head's travelling very fast.
Yeah.
Difficult to read.
Yeah. And so as Chow just plays a backhand topspin there to lead 4-2. He wheels to his towel, takes a break. He's 4-2 in front in this second game. He's going to serve forehand into the backhand of Kim, and then a heavy topspin down the line, but he nets. So Kim reduces the deficit to 4-3. Chow to serve again, and this time he goes into the forehand of Kim, and there's backspin on that ball, and Kim just misreads it, so it's now 5-3, China lead.
I really like Chow. He's my favourite player. It's just that his whole attitude and the way he likes to play and how focused he is.
Yep. Yeah, he's very focused, and he takes a 6-3 lead. And he's very vocal, isn't he, Alison?
Yeah, he wants to win.
Yep.
Puts it out there, and it's really, really good. And he plays exciting table tennis.
Right, okay. So it's 6-4. Kim Young-sun to receive. And it's into the forehand. And there's a backhand from Kim, and then a forehand from Kim, and a backhand, and that is brilliant play from Kim. He's still in this game.
Yeah, he's tying him up down the middle, isn't he?
Yeah.
I
You just
mean-
say how good this rally was, Alison.
Yeah. I mean, he was getting strong shots against him, but he was just placing the ball perfectly in that indecision area for Cow.
Yeah. And so we're back down to the middle.
Whoa!
And then that's another fantastic shot from Kim. And the roars of approval from this Korean crowd. You can hear them and they're clapping. Both players take to the towels. Like I said before, each player allowed to take a break every 6 points.
The match has come alive now. This is it. It's happening now, isn't it, Farrell?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Kim to serve, backhand into the forehand of Chow, and now it's just round the corner, and now there's top spins. And another roar from Chow as he takes a 7-6 lead.
Chow was clever there. Threw that backhand up with no spin, no pace at all.
Yeah. And now we're back down to the middle, and an angle from, and a back spin. Oh, that's just brilliant. Used his wrist to generate spin there, Chow. And takes an 8-6 lead.
He's slowing it down now because
Yeah.
Kim's had a
Oh,
few
and there you
good
go.
fast points.
Another fist pump from Chow. He knows he's in a battle and he wants to win it. And he's got another serve to come. And it's heavy top spin from Chow again. Brilliant. Brilliant play from the world. It was 6-all and he's won 4 points in succession. Kim's struggling a bit, but it's now Kim to serve into the backhand. And he's just missed that. So from being 6-all, he lost 5 points in a row to lose that game 11-6. And as they take to their coaches, you can hear the Koreans in the background. They're shouting, they're waving flags, but just behind them there is a Chinese flag that's waving as well, and they're making a lot of noise.
Yeah. He
So-
was so clever there though, Cow. Kim came alive in the middle part of that game and he won a couple of rallies, fast rallies. So all Cow did immediately was throw the ball up with no spin.
Yeah.
And then he threw it up with heavy spin. So he's got so many elements to his game.
Yeah. And I think that's what makes him so good, because he's so unpredictable that he just makes it more difficult for his opponents.
Yeah. Well, you know, Kim was matching him for speed.
Yeah.
So he just changed the tactics very subtly.
Yeah.
But he did. And of course that introduced the element of doubt in Kim's head, and you know, he lost 5 points in under a minute. So yeah.
Okay, so as we go back to this third game, it's 2-0 to Chao Ning Ning. How do you think Kim can get back into this game, Alison?
Well, he has to try and place the ball down the body. He did it very well. He did it very well in the middle of the second game now, but I think Cao has just gone up another level. He's obviously got the confidence. He's 2-0 up. He's going to go for his shots. Yeah. He's not under the same pressure he was at the beginning of the game.
And that's a brilliant backhand down the line from Kim. And the roars that you can hear is for the game going on. There's a bronze medal match between France and Chinese Taipei, and the French player has just won that match. So they're obviously enjoying. There's a lot of French people in the crowd. But back to this game, and it's Chao takes a 3-1 lead, and don't be surprised if he loses at this point. Kim will take a timeout. It's Kim to serve. Chao to serve, I'm sorry. And there's a heavy topspin and a re-top spin from Chao, and he's on fire, and it's 4-1. And there it is, there is a timeout.
How much difference, Farrell, do you think? I mean, Kim being #1 in the world class 4, and the Chinese man being #1 in the world class 5. Do you think that makes a difference to this game, or it's so small?
Well, I think it might, marginal difference, but I think, as I said, that these players are placed in their classes for their mobility and not their ability to play the game.
Yeah.
And it's clear that Kim has got a lot of talent, but he's not as mobile. He doesn't move his chair around that much.
Yeah.
I mean, Chao moves his chair to play shots. Kim doesn't move it that much. He does move it, but not as much. Yeah. And again, a fist pump from Chao as he takes a 5-1 lead. Back to the table. Kim to serve.
Is it unusual for the class below to beat the class above, or
no, not that unusual. It happens all the time. The classes are obviously, like I said, that it's about mobility, but in terms of ability, you may see, you know, there are some great class 3s, and you'll see that in the women's match this afternoon. It's a class 4 and 5 women's match, but there is a class 3 from Sweden who's got to the final and is very strong.
Right.
So it's Chao to, and just brilliant. I mean, he does actually acknowledge that it was an edge, but the way he moved his table and played, you'd probably think he was going to play cross court, but he played down the line, and he's now 8-1 in front.
I mean, technically, he's just first class, isn't he?
Yeah. And again, he went for a forehand topspin down the line and just missed. But you can tell he's in tune, and Kim's got to do a lot to get back into this game now. He serves down the middle, and it's a let's serve. Kim to serve again. He serves into the middle, and it's a top spin, using a lot of wrist there, Alison, into terms to get the ball over the net. And Kim now 9-2 down.
Yeah, I mean, this is why China are the best in the world. I mean, I played 30 years on the circuit, and I don't think I ever saw a Chinese player with a dodgy technique in all my years. I mean, technically, they're spot on.
Fantastic analysis. And so it's Chao who serve. He's going to serve a backhand into the middle, and then a heavy topspin and another topspin, and he just missed that down the line. He went for 2 down the line, got the first one, missed the second one, but he's really enjoying this game at the moment. In full flow. He's going to serve forehand into the backhand, and then a smash, and then a cross court, and then a backhand, and that is why he is the world #1. played a topspin, forehand, cross court, and then a backhand down the line to win the game. And he's now 10-4 up. Kim to serve. And there it is. And he roars with delight as he wins that 3-0. And he wins that third game 11-4. And there are lots of Korean flags waving. The players congratulate each other. But it is Kim who restores China's lead 2-1. And he wins the game 11-7, 11-6, 11-4. Both players wheel out of the auditorium, and the next match on court will be Zhang Nan from China versus Jun Yuan Chan from the Korean Republic. And they will need to win this match, Korea, if they're to take this to a doubles. A brilliant game of table tennis, but it was the superior quality of Chow, the world #1 class 5, that won over. And as we take a break, we'll be back shortly for the next instalment, the fourth set in this best of 5 game between China and Korea. So the start of the fourth game. This is Zhang to play Jung from Korea. The 2-minute warm-up has been done.
China
Players are
versus
called to order.
Match number 4. First game,
It's love all,
China to serve.
and it will be
0-4.
Zhang to serve. And serves into the middle and pushes wide and back into the middle. Jung trying to loop to topspin that, but it was into his body very quickly. And Zhang takes an early 1-0 lead. Oh, and again, Jung trying to topspin a ball, but it came very quickly and he just top-edged it. So Jung to serve. And again, he's had a bad start again in this match, the Korean. And he now trails 3-0. What we have here is Jung, the world ranked number 4 player, class 5, against the world ranked number 2 player in class 4. Zhang to serve. And brilliant play from, it was a nice touch from Zhang, but he lost the point as it went off the end, and Korea now reduced the deficit to 3-2. Down the middle, and a hit from, brilliant hit from Jung there. 3-all, and as the players just start the game, just a quick comment from Alison, just to find out what she thinks so far. It's early on.
Well, it's very early to make any analysis. I mean, the killer stroke to me seems to be the Chinese man's angle on the forehand. He's just got such lovely touch and timing. You can create these angles.
Right, yeah.
It's very even so far, though.
Yeah, brilliant. So it's Jung to serve. He's going to serve a backhand. He serves wide into Zhang's backhand, then top spins that ball. Very strong top spin from Jung there. Using his wrist and his lower arm to generate the pace. And now it's 4-all. Jung serves into the wide backhand and plays a top spin, and then Jung recovered very quickly there. And so he now leads 5-4. And it's down the middle now, and oh, and that's a ridiculous shot. That was a ridiculous shot. He took it so wide and off the side, but he did it at pace.
Wonderful.
Just a wonderful execution of a forehand topspin, a backhand topspin, sorry. And after a shaky start, he now leads 6-4, and that's a heavy topspin, and it's a counter from Jun. Oh, and that's brilliant from Zhang.
How does he get those angles?
I think that's in the training hall, the months and years of practice to be able to get an angle off a quick ball and get it so up tight to the net.
Yeah.
It's now 6-5, Jun to serve. Serves wide into Zhang's backhand and a heavy topspin again. And now leads 7-5.
I have been absolutely amazed with the wheelchair table
Race,
tennis
China.
since I've been
Zhang.
watching. The skills and the touch and the feel that these players have are quite amazing.
Oh, and he just missed that. Zhang tried to go down the line, but missed. And so, Jun, after trailing 3-0, now leads 8-5. That's forehand topspin, and then another backhand down the line. He played a cross-court forehand, and then punched the backhand down the same side at speed, and now leads 9-5. And it's a different player, Alison.
Yeah, he's come alive, Farrell.
Oh,
Recognising, obviously, that, you know, Korea it's all over for Korea unless he starts performing. He started performing.
Yep. And so it's now 9-6. Jun leads. He will serve backhand. Oh, and that's brilliant. Put a lot of backspin on that. And it went into the net. And so he now has 4 game points. Zhang serves. Again, a brilliant serve from Zhang, coming round and under the ball. And Jun nets. And now leads 10-7. It's wide. And it's just gone away. Got the ball up in the air. Zhang, but it's the Korean that takes a 1-0 lead in the 4th game. And the noise you can hear in the background is the Korean contingent. There's about 17 or 18 all close together. But behind them is a massive Chinese flag. So they're going to be making some noise as well. So as the players take a break and take on some fluid, it's very important to be hydrated during the matches. Both players getting some advice from the coaches. The Korean coach has sent his player away very quickly. He doesn't want him to have too much time because he's on fire at the moment. In stark contrast to the way he started against the world #1. So with the start of the 2nd game, it will be Jun from Korea to serve. And he will serve backhand. Wide into the Zhang forehand, and then forehand topspin back.
Zhang started his first singles match slowly though, didn't he, Farrell?
Yeah,
and
he
then
did.
He started to suddenly warm up. It was a bit
Yeah.
late.
Brilliant backspin serve from Jun there again, just netting that ball. Zhang. Oh, and that's a brilliant return from Zhang, and he punches the air in delight as he levels the game 1-all. Jun just passes the ball over to Zhang to serve. Heavy topspin. There was so much topspin on that ball then, it sort of kicked up into Zhang's body and he put it off the end. And now Korea lead 2-1. Zhang to serve, he serves into the backhand and it's called a let. Zhang to serve again. Serves into the middle this time and then a topspin which wins the point. So now it's 2-all.
The Korean looks very strong, physically strong in his arms and his shoulders.
Yeah. And does that make a massive difference, Alice?
I think so, because he'll be able to create more speed with his forearm.
Right,
More
okay.
speed from your forearm means your racket head's travelling faster, which will be impart more spin and more speed.
Right.
He does look a very powerful athlete.
Yep. And so he leads 3-2. Jun serves backhand wide into the Zhang backhand. And another, but that's a brilliant reloop again from Zhang from China.
Zhang is so subtle in his play. Every now and then he does something incredible.
Yeah.
It's either an angle with his forehand or a counter topspin or block.
Yeah.
He's just so subtle in his play and skillful.
Yeah.
He just can't seem to keep it going. He plays in patches.
Oh, and again. Brilliant retrieval from Zhang there, from Jun there. And Zhang tried to get the angle and just missed. So Korea now lead 4-3. And again, taking that ball from the middle of his body, using his wrist to generate the spin. And it went away for Zhang from China. And it's now 5-3. Jun leads after taking the first game. It's wide, and then he's just missed that down the line. It's a strange shot when he doesn't. He plays foot, pushes forward. Jun to serve, and he just missed it. And it's an unforced error, a serve into the net, giving Zhang the opportunity to capitalise on that error. And so, and another brilliant backhand topspin with the pen hold. And it's, I mean, Alison, just tell people the difference between the pen hold grip and the traditional shake hands grip. Just tell them what the differences can be.
The old-fashioned pen hold grip, it has changed slightly now.
Yeah.
It's like chopsticks, holding chopsticks. The old-fashioned pen holders would only use one side of their racket.
Yep.
Now they twiddle round and they can use both sides of their racket.
Yep.
Wang Hao, of course, being the most famous player for this.
Yep.
But traditionally, for many years, most Chinese and Asian players would play pen hold, and then it went a little bit out of fashion. So really, most of them now will be playing shake hands, where you shake hands with your racket and you're able to use both sides of your racket.
Okay. And so as we go back to the action, it's China who lead Korea 7-5. And a net from Zhang there, and now lead 7-6. And there's a let serve.
It's getting very tense now, isn't it, Farrell?
Yep, very tight. 7-5 China lead. And again, a fantastic topspin return from Zhang, wins him the point, and now he leads 8-5.
The Korean bench aren't looking that happy.
No, I think they realise that they've got a match on their hands.
Yeah.
And, and again, a net from Jun, and it just went a bit wide. He tried to topspin the ball, but he'd not sort of quite got the angle to do what he wanted to try and do. And as he just stretches off there, just stretching his back off. And now he's decided to receive. Oh, and he's tried to flick that, but it just took it just that bit late.
He's lost his way, hasn't he?
Yeah, so it's,
Second end.
yeah, it's now 10-5 to Zhang. And it's a forehand down the line from Zhang that wins him that game, and he takes the second game 11-5. So we have a massive match on our hands at the moment. Korea wanting to take this into a fifth game. The Koreans wanting to, the Chinese wanting to finish it in 4 games.
Zhang is so skillful though, he's very subtle in his play. He was overwhelmed in the first end by Zhang, but now he's starting to come into his own, isn't he?
Yeah, but just tell people how quickly things can change in a match, though. You know, and it's 1-1 at the moment, and it looks as though Zhang's back in it. But just tell people what happens when, you know, a player sort of wins this game and then goes into the next game and starts badly or starts struggling.
There's subtle changes all the time.
Yeah,
it's like moving chess. I mean, in the last game, how, you know, he was being drilled off the table by his Korean opponent, and subtly he changed the tactics, he slowed the game down. He started opening up with no spin and then heavy spin instead of driving the ball.
Yep.
And it just, you know, within 30 seconds he had pulled off 2 or 3 shots and just pulled away. So subtle variations all the time. So being tactically aware is essential, where you're winning the points, how the game is changing, not always the same.
Yep. And that's a great start from Zhang there. A forehand topspin from Jun into the forehand, and he played it down the line. Zhang to win the point, and now serves. He serves into the backhand of Jun, and then a fantastic topspin from Jun. But he just got over the ball. Bit anxious.
Zhang's starting to react now, though. At the beginning, he wasn't getting those balls back, but now he's reading the play.
Yep. Brilliant. And so, China lead 2-0. Jun to serve. He serves into the backhand and then tries to do a top spin down the line but misses, and China have quickly gone into a 3-0 lead.
The difficulty here is that the Korean will only play across court. He needs to start playing a few lines.
And again there.
He's quite predictable in his placement of the ball.
Right, okay. And at 4-0, it's Zhang who takes an early initiative.
I think we could be having a timeout. Could we have we done the timeout?
No, not done the timeout yet. There's a miss from Zhang there, uncharacteristic. He very rarely misses serves. But we're all human, and he just missed that serve, so it's now 4-1, but Zhang's still 4-1 in front. Brilliant serve. Now he came around the ball then, but underneath it, and it was wide.
If I was the Korean coach, I would time out here.
Right, okay.
This is big, really important.
Jun to serve, 5-1 down. He serves into the backhand, and then fantastic, strong topspin backhand from Jun. And just, Alison, just tell our listeners the difference between predictability and being unpredictable, the difference that can make in a match.
Yeah.
Because you've talked about how the Korean is too predictable. What does that mean?
It means basically when he's trying to open up aggressively and topspin or punch the ball, he nearly always chooses the diagonal. Whereas sometimes, you know, the element of doubt, sometimes playing down the line will help him, because once you introduce the element of doubt into your opponent's head, is he going to go down the line? Is he going to go across?
Yep.
You don't react at all because you just don't know what's coming.
Yep.
Stop.
So Zhang takes an early 6-3 lead, and a let's being called, I think.
He's coming back into it though.
Yep. It's now Jun to serve. He's 6-4 down, and he will serve a backhand. Oh, and again he just missed that. So he just was in the middle of the table, and Zhang from China has taken the 7-4 lead in his third game after losing the first game.
But at least he tried it to a different place on the table, not just across court.
Yep. And again, Zhang really happy, wheels away from the table and chants something to himself. And he now leads 8-4.
It's all going his way now though, isn't it, Farrell?
Yep, it is.
He's making the right decisions, he's playing the right shots at the right time.
Yep.
He's controlling the play.
That's very true, Alison, at this moment in time. And so, Zhang will serve 8-4 to the good in the third game. And again, Zhang is brilliant, and he wheels away and he chants something to himself again. Probably encouraging himself and giving himself a pat on the back for some great play. He now leads 9-4. Zhang to serve into the middle, and it was a let serve. So he will serve again.
That's the first poor shot he's played for a while. Just snatched at that one.
Yeah. But it was heavy topspin
from
Jung then as well. And he will serve at 9-5 down. He serves backhand wide. And then brilliant play from Jung there. He's still feeling confident though, Alison, about his backhand topspin.
Yeah.
You know, he's still going for that shot. And that's important when you're lacking a bit of confidence, to just have confidence in your shots, that you do play well. And he obviously says that backhand topspin well.
Yeah.
So Jun to serve is 6-9 down.
Yep.
And again, he brings it to 9-7. And it wouldn't be surprised me if a timeout from China. Yeah.
Well spotted, Farrell.
And just say why that's important, why that timeout is crucial at this point in time, Alison.
This particular timeout, the Koreans won 2 or 3, 4 points in a row. So this one's been called to break up his rhythm.
Yep.
Just calm the Chinese player down. Maybe talk tactics.
Yep.
But really, it's to break up the rhythm of his opponent, who's found a rich vein of form. He's right back into it. So.
Yep.
Sensible play by China there.
Yep. So the players wheel back, and it's now 7-9. Very crucial point in the match, and it will be Zhang to serve.
China to serve, 9-7.
Very intriguing match now. Zhang serves wide into their back, and that's brilliant. And what he did, he came around the ball with a lot of side spin on that ball. And Jung misread it, so he's now 10-7 up. So brilliant coaching from the Chinese. And so Jun misses that ball and loses 11-7. What a great timeout call by the Chinese coach, because then his player took the next 2 points. But there's still a lot of noise coming from the Koreans and the Chinese. And now, what the situation is this: if Jun loses any of the next 2 games, China will become the gold medal winners. So as we take a break, as we wait for the 4th game, I'll take a break and I'll be back shortly. So at the start of this 4th game between China and Korea, it's Zhang who takes a 1-0 lead in the 4th game. And a net from... And it feels like the Chinese have got some momentum now. Zhang. And the Korean missed a point there, and there's a massive roar of approval from Zhang, and it's 3-0, and a timeout has been called by the Koreans. Very crucial that they get back into this game, and going 3-0 down is not a very good start, so a timeout has been called by the Koreans.
China to serve 3-0.
So Zhang leads 4-0.
Led 0-4.
It's now Jun to serve. He's 4-0 down.
0-5.
And it's... I can hear him. Zhang takes an early 5-0 lead and Jun doesn't know what to do. Oh, and it's a first point from the Korean. Look of anguish from Zhang there, but he's in control in this game. In this fourth game, he leads 5-1. Oh, and a fantastic topspin from Jun. He's still in this game. He still believes he can win it. But when you play loose serves like that, it's heavily topspinned. And again, Zhang just he tried to whip that ball up, did Jun, but he just missed it. And it's now China who leads 6-2. In this crucial fourth game. And brilliant topspin again from Jun. He seems to have found his range again, but he had a shaky start. He's now 6-3. It's a topspin. Oh, and he got lucky again, but he was being aggressive. He knows he's got to still go for his shots if he wants to get back into this game. So there's no holding back from Jun. And it's now 6-4 to Zhang from China. Oh, and brilliant again. What he's done there, he's gone underneath the ball again. Just creating a bit of backspin and it's gone into the net. So he now leads 7-4. The Chinese players are all clapping. There's a big contingent clapping now. Jun to serve. Oh, and then he's hit the net again. So he's had two pieces of good fortune. But I think he'll take that every day at the moment. And it's now 7-5 to China. And the roars you can hear are for the French team that have just secured the bronze medal as they roll around the stadium. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant change of serve. Went into the forehand. And now it's 7-6. Oh, and then he's missed. He's missed a serve. 8-6. And he just missed it. He tried to give the ball a bit more height and he just misread the flight and it's gone all wrong, but he wipes his head on his shoulders, on the shoulder sleeves. Zhang to serve. Oh, and he's gone off the side and Zhang puts his hand up in the air and there's a few Chinese flags waving about. Oh, and Zhang went down, tried to go down the line, leaned and went down the line. It's 9-7. There's claps from the Korean bench there, encouraging their player. And the Korean crowd, they've got a section of the crowd that are going bananas every time the Korean wins a point. And it's wide, and oh, that's brilliant from Jun there. Played it wide into Zhang's backhand and then went a bullet down the line. Just changed the play a bit, and that's fantastic play. And now it's 9-8. Oh, and he's missed it again. It sat up for him, and he's gone a bit. I think he's just got overexcited that he's got an easy point to get, and he's missed it. So Zhang now to serve. And there's a push. And there's a punch. And a forehand topspin, but reply, and that's brilliant from Jun. He's not out of this game yet. This is fantastic. There was a couple of topspins there, and he topspinned it back, and he blows his cheeks, he puffs his cheeks, and just takes his time. He's not giving Zhang back the ball yet. He wants to recover his breath, and now he does. And now Zhang to serve again. It's wide, it's a touch, and then a topspin and a backhand. Oh, and that's a fantastic touch from Zhang! What a brilliant shot to finish the match! And the Chinese have gone crazy, and they hug him, and I think he started to cry with delight, and he keeps shouting. It's brilliant. There's so much in mind. Brilliant from Zhang. What a fantastic end to the match, and the crowd have appreciated that. It's 3-1. China win the Class 4-5 medal match. What a brilliant exhibition of table tennis.
Did you enjoy that? There was some fantastic table tennis there. We told you it was going to be close, didn't we? So in the end, it was China taking the gold. The silver goes to the Republic of Korea, and France take the bronze. That's all of the table tennis from us in this session, but if you do have day passes, be sure to stick around because there are still some medal matches coming from 5 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. We hope you've enjoyed the table tennis and continue to enjoy London 2012 Paralympic Games.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremonies for both this morning's series of matches will take place after this evening's session. For now though, if I could ask you to please take your bag and any rubbish with you when you leave, or put your rubbish in the correctly coloured bin, we would appreciate your assistance with this. And when you've left the arena, please turn left to exit the venue. For services to central London, please go to Prince Regent DLR station. For services to Stratford, please go to Pontoon Dock DLR station. Thank you for all your support throughout the tournament, which has made the London 2012 Paralympic Games so very special indeed. Wherever you're off to, do have a safe journey.